God says, "This is not a joke. This person from your family has only 2 days left, so listen to God now before it's too late to save them. Don't make the mistake of skipping this. I am speaking to you with urgency, because time is hanging by a thread you cannot see. The breath of someone close to you, someone you know, someone your heart recognizes, is trembling in my hands right now. There is a battle raging in the unseen, and it is not a metaphor. It is not an idea or a warning for someday. It is real, and it is happening now. You need to listen with every part of your soul, because what you choose to do with this moment could open a door of divine rescue or allow the enemy to take what I still intend to protect. Before anything else, I want you to comment Amen if you feel this message stirring something inside you. Let that be your first act of faith and agreement with my voice. Now listen to me. The person I'm speaking of is not just someone you love. They are someone I chose long before the pain they carry ever touched their life. I've watched them cry when no one knew, break down silently behind smiles, fight spiritual darkness that no one else in the family even noticed. You may not know the full depth of their struggle, but I do. You may think things are fine on the surface, but underneath their soul has been crying out, and the enemy has been circling like a wolf. 2 days. That is not a random number. That is the final stretch of a spiritual window I have kept open through mercy. But now I need your agreement, your obedience, your prayer, your belief. You are not hearing this by accident. You didn't stumble on this because of a coincidence. I orchestrated this moment because I needed to get through to you without delay. You are the intercessor I've chosen. You are the one with enough spiritual fire in you to turn things around. This family member is tied to your purpose. Their breakthrough is waiting on your obedience. And if you turn away from this now, if you silence this urgency, something will break that should have been healed. I am still a miracle-working God. I am still the one who raises the dead, heals the broken, and brings light where only shadows lived. But I do not force my way into places I have not been invited. That is why I am calling you now, before the door shuts. This isn't about fear, it's about truth. And the truth is, I want to save them, but I want you to help me do it. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know the details. All I need is your yes. Yes to praying even when you feel tired. Yes to speaking life over their name. Yes to believing that I can interrupt what hell is trying to do. Yes to declaring my promises even when their life doesn't look like promise right now. You are being called into position because your love carries authority. I placed a mantle on you the moment I created you, and that authority is activated when you respond to me, not when things make sense. Comment 1111 if you believe I'm still the God of sudden turnarounds, because what I'm about to do will look like a divine surprise. I am not a God of confusion. I am not giving you this word to bring panic. I am giving it to awaken you. The world has dulled your sense of urgency. You've been trained to postpone the spiritual, delay the divine, assume there's more time. But the enemy doesn't wait. He's always working, always plotting, and if you don't push back in the spirit, he will move in the silence. That's why I sent this message now. Because you still have the power to change the story. You don't need to tell the world, just speak to me. Take their name and lay it at my feet. Cover them in prayer like a blanket. Plead the blood of Jesus over their soul. Intercede with the authority of someone who knows I listen. Fast if I lead you to. Worship even when your heart aches. And above all, do not give up. Because the ones closest to you are always the ones the enemy attacks hardest. But they are also the ones I place closest to your purpose. This person in your family is not forgotten. They are not beyond reach. They may be distant, angry, sick, bitter, trapped in addiction, or slipping into silence, but I still see them, and I am still with them. But their life is hanging in a balance you cannot see, and your action is what I'm waiting for. Heaven is not confused. Angels are already positioned, but I need your obedience now. Tell the darkness that it cannot have them. Tell depression it must go. Tell sickness to flee. Tell fear to be silent. You are not speaking empty words. You are speaking the will of heaven. And when you align with me, when you stand in the gap, chains break, doors open, time bends, miracles fall like rain. I don't need perfect prayers, I just need real ones. If this message has reached your heart, I want you to like this video so that the reach of this word can break through to more hearts I am calling right now. You may feel small, but you are backed by armies of angels. You may feel tired, but my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You may feel like you're late, but my grace redeems time. You may wonder if you're really chosen, but I want you to know that I only send assignments like this to those who carry fire in their spirit. You've been asking for purpose. This is purpose. You've been asking to be used. This is how I'm using you now. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now before it's gone forever. I am placing my hand on your shoulder as I speak. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am here, and I am moving. What you do next matters more than you know. Don't let doubt steal the urgency of this moment. Don't let delay steal the miracle that's trying to reach your family. They have 2 days left. That is not just about life or death. That is about spiritual rescue. It is about closing the door to destruction and opening the gate to destiny. You are the key. You are the one I am trusting to take this seriously. You don't need to understand the full picture to obey me. Just take one step, start with one prayer, speak one word of life, refuse to let fear win. Refuse to let silence be your response. You have heard me now, and now that you've heard, I will hold this moment sacred. What you choose will not just affect you, it will affect them. The clock is not your enemy when you walk with me. But when I say now, I mean now. What I am doing now is deeper than emotion, deeper than coincidence, deeper than anything your natural eyes can see. This is an invitation to step into the middle of a divine rescue operation that I, the Lord your God, have already begun. And I need your agreement, not next week, not when it's convenient, but now, while there's still time. There are things happening around this family member that I have kept hidden from your understanding, not to punish you, but to protect you. If you had known everything, your heart might have broken. But I'm revealing enough now so that you will rise, speak, stand, and war in the spirit like someone who knows they've been sent, because you have. And I did not choose someone else. I chose you. Their time is not completely gone. There are still 2 days of grace, 2 days of decision, 2 days of divine possibility, but every hour matters. You need to know that the spiritual world does not work like your clocks and calendars. When I say 2 days, I don't mean it casually. I mean there is a sacred countdown already in motion. This is the edge of mercy. This is where faith meets fire, and this is when you must lean fully into me with nothing held back. If you trust that my power can reverse what the enemy has set in motion, then comment 222 right now. Let every word you type declare your trust in my timing. I have seen the tears this person cried in the dark. I have heard their silent pleas when no one was listening. I have felt their pain, even when they no longer had words to pray. I was there when the enemy whispered lies into their mind. I was there when they wanted to give up, and I was there when they blamed themselves for everything going wrong. I never left. Even when they drifted, even when they questioned me, even when they turned away from faith, I stayed beside them because I never let go of those I love. But now the enemy has been demanding their soul. He has been accusing, twisting, pressuring, trying to convince me that their time is up. But I, the Lord, do not move based on accusation. I move based on mercy. And mercy is what I'm offering through you. You think this is just a message, but it is a mantle. You think it's just a warning, but it's a doorway. You think you're not ready, but I have made you ready through everything you've already walked through. You are more prepared than you think. You have more power in your words than you've realized. You have more heaven backing you than you've ever known. Speak their name to me in prayer tonight. Cover them with intercession that breaks through the atmosphere. Rebuke the spirit of death that has been assigned to them. Silence the voice of despair. Tear down every stronghold that is trying to pull them under. Declare that this soul belongs to me. Call on my son's name, Jesus, the name above every other name, and watch how quickly the winds begin to shift. But you must not hesitate. There is too much on the line. This family member might be on the edge of something they haven't told you about. A secret battle, a hidden health issue, a spiritual attack so deep even they don't understand it. But I know, and I've been blocking it from turning deadly. Still, I will not block it forever without your agreement. That's how I've designed my kingdom, to partner with my children, to move through those who believe, to release breakthrough through those who trust. You must believe again. Believe with a childlike heart. Believe like someone who has seen me do it before. Believe like someone who knows I can turn things around in the last moment. You are not hoping in vain. Rena 40. You are standing on a word that came straight from heaven. The time for silence has passed. The time for fear has ended. Now is the time to rise in spiritual boldness. You don't have to scream. Nathas Pialanam. You don't have to shout. But you must be serious. You must take this to your prayer closet and treat it like life depends on it, because it does. Do not fall asleep spiritually while someone close to you is slipping away. Do not get too distracted by the noise of this world that you miss my divine whisper. I am not far. I am here. And I am watching how you respond. Because I want to release something so powerful, so redemptive, that it shocks even those who thought it was too late. The 2 days I gave are not to scare you. They are to empower you. They are my reminder that time is sacred, that souls matter, that obedience has consequences. I am not just calling you to react emotionally, I am calling you to act spiritually. This is where your faith must become more than a feeling. It must become a force. You are a force when you walk in me. You are a weapon against the darkness when you pray. You are a covering for this person when you declare life over them. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Don't wait for the church to announce it. Don't wait for others to understand it. You are the one I chose. You are the one with the key. You are the one with access to my throne. So use it. Come boldly. Come weeping. Come shouting if you must. Just come. I'm listening. This person still has a future. They still have a calling. They still have songs to sing, things to create, lives to touch. But the enemy wants to steal all of it. Don't let him. Not while you're still breathing. Not while you still have my spirit living inside you. Fight for them like they are part of you, because they are. They are family, and family is sacred in my eyes. I will move as soon as you move. I will send angels the moment you open your mouth in faith. I will break chains when you lift your hands in worship. I will silence demons when you lift up the name of Jesus. I will cover this home in peace when you refuse to let fear win. I am drawing you deeper now, because what is happening in these final hours of grace requires more than surface faith and casual belief. You cannot treat this like another passing warning that fades with time, because heaven is actively responding to the prayers you have already begun to pray. Every whisper you released in faith has moved something in the unseen realm. Every tear that fell while you called their name has been collected before my throne. I am not ignoring your obedience. I am amplifying it. The enemy is unsettled right now because he did not expect you to wake up. He expected distraction. He expected delay. He expected you to scroll past conviction and silence the stirring in your spirit. But you stayed. You listened. And because you listened, a shift has already begun. Still, I must be clear with you. These 2 days are not symbolic. They are a window of decision and spiritual intervention. The pressure this family member is under has intensified, and you may even sense it without knowing why. There may be unusual tension, sudden mood changes, unexpected news, or strange heaviness in the atmosphere around them. Do not dismiss these signs. Do not brush them aside as coincidence. You are discerning correctly because I am allowing you to feel what is at stake. Comment 333 to declare your faith that I am greater than any attack forming against your household. I want you to understand something important. The enemy attacks bloodlines strategically. He studies patterns. He looks for weaknesses passed down through generations, and he tries to exploit them at the moment when defenses are lowest. But I am the God who breaks generational chains. I am the one who interrupts cycles of destruction. And when I choose someone in a family to stand in the gap, it means I have already decided that the cycle will not continue. You are that interruption. You are that divine disruption. Through your obedience, the curse that tried to repeat itself stops here. It does not move forward. It does not claim another life. It does not steal another destiny. This family member may not even realize how close they have come to spiritual collapse. They may think they are simply tired, overwhelmed, or unlucky. But beneath those feelings is a deeper battle over their identity and purpose. The enemy wants them isolated. He wants them hopeless. He wants them believing they are a burden instead of a blessing. Those lies must be confronted now. Speak identity over them. Declare that they are chosen. Declare that they are loved. Declare that they are covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. Even if they resist your words, even if they laugh or brush it off, keep speaking. The Spirit hears what human ears reject. Seeds planted in faith will grow, even if the soil looks dry. Do not underestimate how powerful your consistency is in this moment. One prayer will shake something. Continuous prayer will dismantle something. Stay steady. Stay firm. Refuse to retreat into comfort when war is still being waged. You may feel tired right now because spiritual warfare drains energy you cannot see. That heaviness is not random. That sudden fatigue is not only physical. When you feel it, do not surrender to it. Instead, worship through it. When you worship, the atmosphere shifts instantly. Darkness cannot remain where praise rises with authority. I am not asking you to perform. I am asking you to partner with me. I am not measuring the eloquence of your prayers. I am responding to the sincerity of your heart. I know your voice. I know your love for this person. That love is a weapon in my hands. There are angels assigned to your household, and they are waiting for your spoken agreement to move fully. Heaven operates on alignment. When your words align with my will, movement happens swiftly. Chains that have been tightening begin to crack. Fear that has been whispering begins to fall silent. Hope that seemed buried begins to breathe again. Do not let doubt creep in during these hours. Doubt is the enemy's final attempt to weaken your authority. If thoughts come telling you that nothing is changing, reject them immediately. Change is happening beneath the surface. Roots are being pulled up. Assignments are being cancelled. Death sentences are being rewritten into testimonies. This is the hour where perseverance matters most. Many people give up when breakthrough is closest. They pray intensely for a moment, then grow weary and assume nothing shifted. But you must not stop halfway. Push through until peace settles in your spirit. Push through until you feel the release. Push through until you sense my assurance replacing your anxiety. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. I am protecting this person even now, holding back what was meant to harm them while you rise in obedience. But I will not override your free will. You must continue to stand. You must continue to declare life. There is something beautiful you need to hear. This situation, which looks like crisis, will become a testimony that strengthens your entire family. The very person who was on the edge will one day speak about how close they came and how my mercy pulled them back. And you will remember these 2 days not as a time of fear, but as a turning point of power. I am not a distant God watching from far away. I am present in hospital rooms. I am present in bedrooms where tears fall silently at night. I am present in arguments that nearly tear families apart. I am present in the quiet moments where someone feels like giving up. And because I am present, I am able to intervene. Stay alert, stay prayerful, stay tender in your tone with them. Show extra kindness. Offer listening ears. Sometimes rescue begins with simple compassion that opens the door for deeper healing. Your love reflects my love more than you realize. The countdown is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to focus you. And focus is what brings clarity, strength, and breakthrough. You are not powerless, you are positioned. You are now carrying a mantle that reaches beyond your understanding. What you are doing in these hours is affecting more than just this one person in your family. It is shifting the spiritual weight over generations. When I speak of 2 days, I am speaking not only of time but of transformation. I am showing you how fast my power can work when someone stands boldly in faith. This is not a slow battle. This is a divine interruption, a holy reversal, a final hour turnaround that only I can initiate, but I do it through you. The enemy is growing desperate. He senses the hedge of protection you have begun to raise, and he is furious. He will try to stir confusion, conflict, distractions, emotional waves. Do not entertain them. Do not take the bait. Stay locked into the truth I am giving you now. You do not have time to engage in what I did not send. The urgency of this moment demands purity in your focus. Your words are bullets of light in the dark. Your prayers are shaking spiritual prisons. Your faith is reaching into places your hands cannot go. Comment 555 if you know your words. Carry divine weight and your voice matters in heaven. I see the struggle this person has faced in secret. I see the spiritual wounds that never healed properly. I see how childhood pain planted roots that turned into vines of shame. I see how they learned to wear a mask because they thought no one would understand. I see how they've been misunderstood, labeled, overlooked, and blamed. I have counted every moment. I have witnessed every injustice. And I have waited for the time to come when I could move on their behalf without violating their will. That time is now, and your obedience is the bridge. Do not try to figure out how I will do it. Just know that I will. I don't need a perfect path to pour out a perfect rescue. I will move through unexpected ways. A text message, a visit, a random moment of silence that opens the door to truth. You do not have to perform. You simply need to be present, willing, and grounded in me. I will lead your words. I will give you discernment. I will place divine timing around every step you take. Understand that some of my greatest works happen behind the scenes. While you are praying, I am visiting them in dreams. While you are worshiping, I am ministering to their subconscious. While you are fasting, I am breaking off attachments they didn't know were controlling them. You are not working alone. All of heaven is backing your every move in this season. This person's name is being written into a testimony right now. The things they've been through were never random. The pain was never pointless. But the enemy wanted to end their story before redemption could arrive. That's why this moment matters. Because if you stay in the fight, they will live to testify. They will live to stand on a platform and speak life into others who feel what they once felt. But first, they must survive this storm, and you are the lifeline I have assigned to them. When the storm gets loud, do not match its noise. Be still in my presence. When panic knocks, respond with peace. When others around you doubt, do not argue. Just believe. Just stand. Just release the words I give you. I am not calling you to fix them. I am calling you to carry them through this moment in prayer. And that is enough for me to act. The weight you feel right now is not too heavy for you. I would not place this urgency on your spirit if you were not strong enough to handle it. You may think you are weak, but your willingness to remain in this moment proves otherwise. The weak do not stay. The weak run. But you are still here, still listening, still interceding. That is the proof that you carry strength you haven't even seen yet. Your consistency over these 2 days will release something permanent in the spirit. This is not a temporary rescue. This is a full reversal. I am not saving them just to survive. I am saving them so they can rise, so they can walk in purpose, so they can finally step into what I created them for before the pain began. But it starts with you staying in this position. Don't back out now. I see you sacrificing time, focus, sleep, comfort, just to carry this word in your spirit, and I honor that. You are not being overlooked. I will reward what no one else sees. I will pour into you as you pour out for them. You are not losing anything by being obedient. You are gaining more than you know. I bless those who bless others in my name. And this person will one day bless you back in ways that will bring you to tears. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. This battle is not only about them, it's about you too. It's about you realizing the power you carry. It's about you walking in the anointing I placed on your life. It's about you stepping into the authority of someone who knows they are aligned with heaven. You are not just praying for rescue. You are awakening destiny in your own spirit. This is growing you, maturing you, preparing you. It is not over. There is still more to pray, still more to declare, still more to see. But know this, by standing in faith right now, you have already disrupted the enemy's assignment. The shadows are fleeing, the trap is failing, the chains are loosening. Stay close to me, and I will show you what breakthrough looks like in real time. When they begin to change, do not question it. Do not second-guess it. Celebrate it. Cover it. Speak life into the small shifts. Thank me for the glimpses. I do not work halfway. When I begin a good work, I finish it. You will not be left with unfinished deliverance. You will not be left wondering if it was real. You will see fruit. You will see joy where sorrow ruled. You will see fire where apathy lived. You will see healing where brokenness tried to bury them. I am not finished with them, and I am not finished with you. My hand is resting upon this family with power that cannot be seen by natural eyes. While others go about their lives unaware, you are awake now, fully awakened in spirit to what heaven is doing beneath the surface. There is no turning back from this awareness, because I have invited you into something eternal. This is a holy moment, and your spirit knows it. What I am doing will leave a mark not just on your life, but on every generation that follows you. I see how deeply you care for this person. I see how memories flood your mind when you think of them. I see how tightly your heart holds on, even in moments of frustration or confusion. That love is from me. That love is how I feel about them. And it's why I'm giving you this responsibility, not as a burden, but as a blessing. You are not standing alone. You are standing with me. You are moving forward with heaven's army backing your every step. And you must believe that. Comment 1212 if you are ready for God to finish what He started in your family. I do not let a word leave heaven without purpose. When I said 2 days, I meant every second counts. The spiritual pressure may increase as the time draws nearer, and I want you to know what to do. Do not panic. Panic is not from me. Do not spiral into fear or anxiety. Those are lies sent to paralyze your movement. Instead, turn your attention fully toward me. Praise me even if your heart feels heavy. Declare my promises even if your voice shakes. Sing over them even if they never hear it. Worship is a weapon that the enemy cannot stand against. There will be moments during this where you'll feel like nothing is changing. But you must understand, just because you don't see fruit yet doesn't mean roots aren't growing. I do not always reveal every stage of my work, because faith requires trust. Trust requires patience. Patience produces maturity, and maturity brings lasting fruit. You are not just planting hope for today, you are planting legacy. This family member, the one hanging in the balance, is about to encounter me in a way that will shake the foundation of everything they thought they knew. I will visit them in ways they don't expect. I will use people, moments, thoughts, dreams, interruptions. I will use silence. I will use storms. I will use peace. Everything they go through in these hours will be touched by my hand. What felt like coincidence will later be revealed as divine choreography. You may feel powerless watching them struggle, but know this: your prayers are forming a shield around their soul. Your intercession is piercing through every lie they have believed. Your faith is softening the ground for their surrender. This is not a fight they will win on their own. I have chosen you to go before them, to carry their name across the threshold of heaven's gates and cry out until my mercy floods their life. There is a sacred weight on your life now. Do not treat it lightly. Do not try to explain it away. Do not downplay it for others to be comfortable. I gave you this fire, and I expect you to carry it well. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to be set apart. And in this hour, your obedience is proving exactly why I called you out from among them. You hear me, you feel me, you believe me, and because of that, I will move through you. You don't need to understand every spiritual dimension to be effective. Just stay yielded. Keep your spirit open. Be still when I say be still. Speak boldly when I give you words. Hold your tongue when I command silence. Cry when the burden is heavy. Worship when the breakthrough begins. But through it all, never stop trusting that I am in control. The next moments may test your faith. You might hear something that makes you question whether you're too late. You may witness something that looks like a setback. Don't believe the lie. This is the hour where faith must see beyond what eyes can. You are not too late. They are not too far. Nothing is beyond my reach. And as long as you continue to stand, I will continue to pour out strength. When I bring them back from the edge, do not expect perfection. Healing is a process. Deliverance sometimes happens in layers, but celebrate every step. Protect their progress. Cover their mind in prayer. Watch how I turn rebellion into repentance, fear into faith, addiction into testimony. Do not rush what I am rebuilding. Just walk with them in love. Love is the net that keeps them close while the work continues. Do you know why people keep whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A leaked brainwave method is spreading quietly and changing financial realities worldwide. Proven by neuroscience, this simple ritual attracts money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're so lucky. Click the link in the comments before it's taken down. Do not let others discourage you. Some will not understand why you are so focused. Some will mock your intensity. Some will say you are too emotional, too spiritual, too consumed. Let them talk. They are not carrying what you carry. They do not see what you see. They were not given the same word from heaven. You are not living to please them. You are living to obey me. And I see everything. I see the nights when your body is tired but your spirit won't rest. I see the moments when you whisper their name one more time, even when hope feels distant. I see the worship you give, even when you feel like breaking. I see it all, and I am pleased. You may not feel powerful, but in these hours, you are doing more in the spirit than some do in a lifetime. Let me be your strength. Let me be your clarity. Let me be your peace. I did not bring you this far to leave you. I did not place this word in your spirit just to watch it fall to the ground. I finish what I start. And I started something in you the moment you responded to this divine call. Stay watchful. Listen closely. I will give you moments of confirmation, small signs that the tide is turning. When you see them, rejoice. Do not dismiss them. They are proof that I am near. This is how you will know. I am orchestrating every step. There will be evidence. There will be fruit. There will be deliverance. Because your faith will not be wasted. I am leading you forward with a holy intensity, because the time to act is now. This is not a moment to question your strength or second-guess your purpose. You were anointed for this very hour. I placed you in this family not by chance but by divine assignment. Every prayer you've ever whispered in silence, every moment you've stood in faith when others gave up, every time you said yes to me when you didn't fully understand, all of it was preparing you for what you are carrying right now. This isn't just about one breakthrough. This is about reclaiming ground that hell tried to steal for generations. The one who stands between light and darkness in a family is not the loudest voice, not always the oldest or the strongest, but the one whose heart is fully mine. You are that one. The one willing to intercede when others ignore the signs. The one willing to carry a burden so someone else can live. The one who says, God, use me, and means it. Comment 777. If you are standing firm for your family's complete healing and restoration, I want you to understand the weight of the love I have for this person in your family. The same love that carried my son to the cross is the love that surrounds them right now. My love is not passive. My love is a force. My love is a covering, a fire, a shield, a rebuke to every plan of the enemy. When I say I love them, I don't mean it as a comforting phrase. I mean it as a declaration of war against anything that has tried to destroy them. They were created for destiny, not just to exist, not just to survive, but to walk in purpose. That purpose is still alive, buried under layers of disappointment and wounds and silence, but I know how to dig it out. I know how to breathe life into dry places. I know how to awaken what others have tried to bury, and through your obedience, I will begin that resurrection. I am placing my breath on your words. When you speak life, life responds. When you pray, heaven leans in. When you believe, chains begin to loosen. The war is not over, but the atmosphere is shifting. Keep praying. Keep walking in faith. Keep declaring what I have promised, because what I have promised will come to pass if you remain steadfast. There is no sin too dark, no mistake too deep, no past too broken that I cannot heal. What you see as a shattered life, I see as a foundation for glory. The very wounds that tried to kill this person will become the places where my light shines brightest. Their testimony will not be small. It will be loud, it will be weighty. It will break chains off others who thought they were beyond redemption. The next hours are sacred. As the 2-day window draws closer to its threshold, I need your full heart. Push away every distraction. If fear tries to rise again, worship louder. If confusion knocks at your mind, go deeper into my presence. You are not to be shaken, you are to be rooted. Let me anchor you in the storm. Let me steady your hands for this battle. Speak their name with authority. You do not have to beg me. You have access. You are my child. My spirit dwells within you. Every time you say their name in prayer, it echoes in heaven. Angels respond, chains weaken, light enters dark places. Do not stop speaking. Do not stop declaring. You are shaping an outcome the enemy thought he had already written. But I hold the pen, and the story is not over. This is not just a spiritual moment. It is a generational shift. When I save one, I often begin to heal many. When this person comes through, others in your family will begin to soften. Conversations that seemed impossible will begin to flow. Walls that have stood for years will start to crumble. This is bigger than you know. That is why the warfare feels so heavy, because the enemy knows what is about to happen if you don't give up. You are closer to the miracle than you realize. What felt impossible yesterday is beginning to break today. I have seen the anguish. I have heard the cries. I have witnessed the torment. And I have never looked away. Not once. I have been preparing a moment of divine reversal, and now it is at the door. Let your faith open it. Let your agreement unlock what I have already sealed in heaven. Why was this 7-second brain ritual hidden for so long? A leaked CIA document exposed a technique so powerful, people are canceling debt and calling in wealth within days. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps attract money like never before. But this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it disappears forever. When this person begins to awaken to my presence, be gentle. They may not have the words. They may not even know how to express what they're feeling. Don't expect immediate transformation. Just love them with my love. Cover them with grace. Celebrate the little things. Remember how long they've been under spiritual pressure, and understand that healing sometimes takes time. But know this, they will heal. Because I am the healer, they will rise. Because I am the restorer, I have placed signs around them already. Watch for the subtle shifts, a change in tone, a moment of vulnerability, a surprising call, an unexpected tear. These are signs that I am moving. Don't dismiss them, don't rush them. Just respond in love and continue to cover everything in prayer. You may feel stretched, but I am stretching you to carry more anointing. You may feel drained, but I am filling you in places you didn't know were empty. You may feel unnoticed, but I see you more clearly now than ever. You are my chosen one for this assignment, and I will sustain you. I have given you strength for this hour, courage to stand, sensitivity to hear my voice, wisdom to know when to speak and when to be still. Everything you need has already been placed within you. I do not call without equipping. I do not command without empowering. You are not stepping into this alone. You are stepping into it with me. Let this word remain planted in your spirit. Return to it when doubt tries to creep in. Speak it over yourself when the pressure feels too much. Remind your soul of what I said, because my word will not return void. It will do what I sent it to do. I have not forgotten this family. I have not ignored the cries. I have not overlooked the pain. My hand is moving now. My spirit is surrounding every broken piece. My glory is coming, and it will be undeniable. What looked like the end will become the beginning. What seemed final will become fertile. What was cursed will become consecrated. I am drawing even closer now, because you have remained faithful when it was not easy. You have chosen to stay in this divine moment even when the world pulled at your attention. And because you stayed, the heavens have responded. My presence is no longer hovering at a distance. It is dwelling near you. It is filling your space. It is surrounding this person in your family who has only 2 days left, because your obedience has opened the door for a miracle to walk in. You did not need to understand everything to be used. You only needed to believe that I could do what no one else could. And because of that belief, I am preparing to shift what was impossible. The atmosphere around them has started to tremble under the weight of my spirit. Even if they are unaware, even if they are distracted or distant, the Spirit of the living God is surrounding their life right now like a blanket of mercy. Comment 999 if you believe I am covering this situation with the fullness of my protection and love. The pain this person carries is deeper than they have shown. It didn't start yesterday. It didn't begin with their recent struggles. It traces back years, sometimes even generations, where brokenness was passed like inheritance. But I am the chain breaker. I am the one who does not allow generational pain to go unchecked. When I step in, cycles are severed, patterns are reversed. Despair is replaced with divine purpose. What the enemy hoped would destroy them, I am about to use as the very foundation for their healing. Their cries have not been ignored. Their silence has not made them invisible. Their distance has not made them unreachable. I have been tracking every breath, every sigh, every thought they never voiced. I am the God who sits close to the wounded, and they have been on my heart even when they thought no one cared. I want you to know that your prayers are not just keeping them afloat, they are calling heaven into collision with their life. You may not hear the sound, but in the spirit, the ground is shaking. Chains are trembling. Doors that were sealed tight are beginning to open. I am sending help they cannot see. I am releasing healing they cannot describe. I am making a way where they never even knew they needed one. You must stay faithful in these final hours. Do not give up, even when fatigue sets in. Do not retreat, even if resistance shows up. This is where the fire of faith proves stronger than the smoke of fear. Speak my word over them. Declare their future. Call out the life that I placed in them before they were even born. Speak it even if they don't believe it, because your words, spoken in faith, carry the echo of heaven. This battle is not just for their life, it is for their soul, it is for their freedom. It is for the restoration of everything the enemy tried to bury. And you are not powerless in this war. You are armored in my spirit. You are equipped with my name. You are standing not as a spectator, but as a warrior. You have access to my throne, and that means you have authority to shift outcomes. I want you to walk through their home if you can, and speak peace. If you are not near, call out their name from wherever you are, and release the peace of Jesus Christ. If they are sleeping, speak over them as they rest. If they are silent, speak when no one else is listening. My spirit is not bound by walls. It travels through time, through pain, through fear. Your prayers carry power even across distance. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that flips lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth brainwaves. People are stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for very long. Click the link in the comments before it's deleted. When this person begins to show signs of change, even small ones, cover them gently. Do not confront them harshly. Do not demand explanations. Let your love become the soil where their healing grows. Speak with grace. Listen with compassion. Walk beside them slowly, steadily, without pressure. What they need most right now is the assurance that they are still loved, still seen, still chosen, even after everything. This is what my love looks like. Not shallow words, not temporary emotion, but covenant-level mercy that doesn't walk away when things get messy. And I am asking you to be the reflection of that love for them now. Be the echo of my voice when they cannot hear me for themselves. Be the arms of compassion when they feel too ashamed to return home. You are my vessel. You are my hands in this moment. I know you feel the weight of this, and I promise, I am not ignoring how tired you feel. You've been carrying this burden in your heart with no recognition, no applause, and often no one to talk to about it. But I have seen it all. I have caught every tear. I have written down every prayer. I am proud of you. I am moved by your faithfulness, and I will not let your sacrifice go unrewarded. When I move, and I am already moving, you will know it was me. The peace will be unmistakable. The restoration will be undeniable. The shift will be so complete that you will look back on these hours and weep, not from sorrow, but from the overwhelming presence of, my goodness, you are not doing this alone. You are partnered with the King of Heaven. You are walking with the Creator of all things. And I never lose a battle. Let nothing distract you now. Let no voice of doubt convince you that your prayers are pointless. Let no whisper of fear override my truth. You are aligned with my heart. And when you stay aligned, the miraculous becomes possible. The countdown is not a threat, it is a preparation. You are being prepared for the moment where heaven touches earth in your own family. I am still here. I am still speaking. I have not moved away from you, even for a moment. These hours that you are walking through are not ordinary. They are filled with divine purpose. And I am still surrounding this family member who has 2 days left with layers of my mercy, waiting for your continued agreement in prayer, praise, and unwavering trust. I am not slowing down, and neither should you. What is happening now is the unraveling of demonic schemes that were long hidden. What you are feeling in your spirit is the shaking of spiritual foundations. And I am the one causing the enemy to tremble, Do not be discouraged if you still see signs of weakness in them. Do not panic if things appear unchanged. I have not called you to react to what you see. I have called you to believe what I have said. My word is stronger than evidence. My promise is louder than symptoms. My covenant is more powerful than the appearance of defeat. Comment 1010 if you know. My voice matters more than what your eyes can see right now. This person, this one you have been carrying so fiercely in your heart, is not just surviving because of chance. They are surviving because I've been holding them through your obedience. Every time you whispered their name to me, angels moved. Every time you laid down your comfort to pray, a wall crumbled in the spirit. Every time you believed instead of doubting, heaven celebrated. You think you're just holding on, but you're doing more than holding on. You're pulling them out of the fire. They may not even realize it yet. They may still be struggling, still wandering, still hurting. But I am not finished, and I never leave my work incomplete. This battle will not end in loss. This struggle will not end in despair. I have begun a turnaround, and I am drawing them out of darkness and into my light, one heartbeat at a time. You are going to see signs soon, clear, undeniable, holy signs that I have heard you. They may not come the way you expect. They may be subtle, they may be quiet, but they will be real. A softened tone in their voice, a tear they try to hide, a conversation they never would have started before, a sudden desire to be alone because their soul is starting to hunger for peace. Don't overlook these small beginnings. They are the signs of a soul being stirred by my spirit. You have become a watchman on the wall for your family, and the position you stand in is sacred. I honor those who intercede. I bless those who carry another in prayer when they cannot stand for themselves. I pour out miracles over those who believe on behalf of someone else's breakthrough. You will never lose by loving deeply. You will never regret fighting for someone's deliverance. This kind of love echoes in eternity. My spirit is near them even now, whispering into the places they forgot were alive. I am calling out their true name, the one I gave them, not the one the world tried to label them with. I am reminding them of who they were before trauma took root, before disappointment hardened their heart, before confusion clouded their mind. I am reaching into the places no one else can touch. And while I do this deep work in them, I am also doing a work in you. I am enlarging your capacity. I am deepening your discernment. I am sharpening your spirit. Because I'm not only saving them, I'm raising you. I'm training you for more. I'm preparing you for other assignments. You are not just a vessel in this moment. You are a warrior, a restorer, a voice of light in the darkness. There are going to be moments in the next hours where you'll feel a sudden heaviness, a deep urge to pray, or a strange sense of urgency. Do not ignore it. That will be my spirit prompting you to intercede. Stop what you're doing. Speak out their name. Call on me. Release a prayer, even if it's short. Your obedience in those moments will break things open in the realm you cannot see. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest path to luxury? Leaked research reveals a simple ritual helping people attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, debt is dissolving and abundance is showing up fast. If you're seeing this now, you are God's chosen one. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. I want you to prepare your heart for the shift. Because when I move, things may feel unfamiliar. They may even feel uncomfortable at first. But trust me, I do not shake what I do not plan to strengthen. The shaking is part of the freeing. The disruption is part of the rebuilding. And once I begin the process of deliverance, I do not let go. I am not healing them halfway. I am restoring them fully. Be gentle with yourself too. I see how this battle has worn you down. I see the exhaustion in your eyes, even when your mouth keeps praising. I see the quiet tears you cry when no one's watching. And I want you to hear me now. I am proud of you. I am proud of your faith. I am proud of your obedience. You have not failed me. You have honored me, even in your fatigue. And I am breathing new strength into you now. You don't have to force anything, just remain. You don't have to fix everything, just believe. I am the one who saves. I am the one who heals. I am the one who calls the dead to life. But I choose to use your faith as the bridge. And you have built a bridge of unshakable faith. That is why this rescue will not fail. Soon, the silence will break. Soon, the evidence will appear. And when it does, you will look back and understand that every second of prayer was not in vain, that every sacrifice carried eternal weight, that every moment you felt stretched was preparing you for more. I am not only giving them back to you healed, I am giving you back your joy, your strength, your peace. The person who has only 2 days left is not beyond my reach. They are in the palm of my hand. I have numbered their hairs. I have mapped out their days. And if you continue to pray, if you continue to declare life, if you continue to believe, I will take what the enemy meant for destruction and rewrite it into glory. You are doing what few are willing to do. You are choosing faith over fear, prayer over panic, love over judgment, intercession over indifference, and I will bless you for it. I will reward you openly. I will protect everything connected to your obedience. Now rest in me. Not rest as in stop praying, but rest in the knowledge that I am moving. Rest in the truth that I am faithful. Rest in the confidence that my love never runs out. You have carried this well, and because you have, the miracle is already in motion. The 2 days I revealed to you are not about fear. They are about fullness. They are about urgency, meeting obedience. They are about my mercy, creating a window where rescue can rush in before the door of opportunity closes. You have been holding the door open through your intercession. And because of you, because of your yes, what looked like the end is now becoming the beginning of something holy, something redemptive, something eternal. Comment 1515 if you know this is not the end, but the birthing of something heaven has ordained. This family member you've carried in your spirit, my hand has not left them. Even now, I am drawing them into a moment of divine confrontation, where my presence will meet them with a love they cannot explain. I am interrupting their patterns. I am softening the walls they've built. I am stirring memories of who they were before pain shaped them into someone they were never meant to be. They may not understand what's happening yet, but I do. I am the one who breathed life into their lungs, and I am the one calling that life back into order. You've felt resistance, but that's only because breakthrough is closer than it has ever been. The darkness you've sensed is not a sign of defeat, it's the sign that the enemy knows he's losing ground. When light begins to break into places that have been dark for years, the shadows fight back, but they cannot win. I have never lost a battle where someone stood in faith, and I will not start now. Speak over them again. Even if you've already prayed, even if you've already cried, even if you've already worshipped, do it again. There is power in repetition when it comes from the heart. There is fire in consistency. There is deliverance in perseverance. I see you. I honor you. I am moving because of you. There will be people who still won't understand what you're doing or why you've changed. Let them wonder. Let them talk. You're not doing this for applause. You're not doing this for validation. You're doing this because I called you. I trusted you with this person's soul, and you didn't say no. When others walked away, you stayed. When others grew silent, you prayed. When others gave up, you pressed in. That's what faith looks like. My presence is increasing in their life. They may resist, they may pull away, but I will not relent. I will pursue them because of the prayers you've released. I will chase them with goodness. I will follow them with mercy. I will surround them with signs. I will speak to them through strangers, through memories, through dreams, through interruptions they can't explain. And when they finally turn, when they finally look up, I will be standing right there because I've been with them all along.